Please introduce yourself and your bike to our viewers.
So hey guys, I'm Devashish and yes, this is my KTM 390 Adventure. It's the 2025 and I've put around 6,500 kilometers on it over the span of a year so far.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So, why the KTM 390 Adventure?
So my first bike was an NS200 and I rode that on highways a lot. I abused that bike a lot. I took it on trails, off-road to the point where I had to get the cone set retightened 3 times. So it became clear that the next bike I wanted an adventure tourer, something that can be comfortable on highways and hit pretty much any terrain and be happy there. So initially this bike didn't exist. So I rode the Himalayan and I really liked it and I all but decided that that would be the bike I'd get. But I decided to wait for the KTM to give myself an option at least. If I didn't like it, I'd still get the Himalayan, sorry. But then the KTM came out and it was just more fun. That's what it boiled down to. I enjoy riding this bike more. It's lighter. I like the LC4C high revving engine more. And it just makes me happier and it just goes like the wind, honestly.
So, with the KTM 390 Adventure, how does the usage look like and what is it that you particularly like and dislike about this motorcycle so far?
So this is my one bike garage. I use it everywhere, be it the gym or a different city. One bike does all of it. So I'm on the highways a lot. And the ultimate objective is I want to travel the country with it, go everywhere. I'm not going to say Ladakh because that's not all I want to do. I want to go everywhere. I love the high revving LC4C engine. It's one of my favorite things. It's just so fun to live with. The suspension is fantastic. The adjustability takes it up a notch. You can tune it exactly how you want it depending on where you're riding.
Right.
And on the practicality angle, tubeless spoke wheels are very useful. I had to convince one guy 4 times to remove the puncture as if it was a tubeless wheel because he was convinced it had tubes in it. Things I don't like, minor nuances and not really deal breakers. If you like your bike pristine and clean and shiny all the time, that's not possible with this. These panels stain very easily, as you can see. This is not dirty, it's stained. It's very difficult to clean.
Oh, so this is permanent?
Yeah, it's not permanent. It's removable, but you need to put more effort into it, like explore compounds a little bit and all that. And the thing is, with more features comes the more possibility of the features going wrong. So I have had an issue where on very rare occasions, my cruise control just doesn't work. So I've taken it to a service center and they rectified the issue, but now it's come back. So I do need to get it shown to them again.
I see. And how, being a KTM, how has the experience been owning this motorcycle? How has KTM ownership been treating you?
It's a bit of a mixed bag. So far, I've been to 2 official service centers. One of them is KTM Lullanagar, where I had a horrible experience. I did not like that at all. Didn't go back there. The other one is the one on Karve Road, which is significantly better. So now I'll be returning there more and more. But my favorite place to go is my third-party mechanic. He's a guy called Akash, from a workshop called Unleaded Care. Fantastic job. But because of certain things, you do need to get certain procedures done at official service centers to preserve your warranty and all that.
So, I can see that you've done quite a few tasteful things to the bike. What do you just quickly walk us through?
Initially, I was going to buy the white panels, but then a friend of mine bought the orange bike. So he wanted the orange panels, I wanted the white ones. So we just swapped them. I got the GPS mount. This is by Auto Engineer. And I got the phone holder on top of that, which is by Bobo. It does have a vibration dampener as well, which is something I wanted. These frame bags by Viterra are super useful. And my favorite thing that I've done to the bike is actually at the front, which are the auxiliary lights.
These are practical bits that actually extend the way, your happiness with the bike basically. Yeah.
Exactly. Serves the purpose.
Improves the quality of riding.
Yep.
So what kind of fuel efficiency and expenses are you looking at when you're running a KTM 390 Adventure?
Okay, so efficiency, it largely depends on how you're riding. For me, in the city, I get between 18 and 20. And on the highway, I get anything between 27 and 30. So it's quite a big delta, but overall it's pretty much what I was expecting. In terms of expenses, so far I've done 2 servicings at KTM service centers. Both of them have been the free servicings, so you don't get labor charges included. 2,400 a piece, around 4,800 total over a year. So overall not too bad.
And any issues that you have faced regarding the health of your engine?
Yes, so there was something regarding that. This engine burns oil very quickly, or utilizes oil, consumes oil, whatever you prefer to call it. So I service at every 5,000 kilometers. The first servicing is obviously way earlier than that. But this time when I took it to servicing, the oil level was so below the required threshold that you couldn't see it from the outer indicator. So now what KTM and even my mechanic has advised me to do is it's better to top up the oil at 2,500 kilometers rather than going from servicing to servicing. Oh, wow. So that I haven't ended up doing yet, but it will be an additional expense for the third servicing and before that.
But this oil burning that's happening is not a cause of concern for you?
I thought it was, but I talked to other people who have 390s, I talked to the mechanics. Apparently it's just a thing that exists that you have to live with. The LC4C utilizes and burns a lot of oil. That's what I've been hearing everywhere.
It's the RX-7 of bikes. So all that was lovely to hear. And how much would you rate your bike out of 10? And would you recommend it to anybody else who's looking at a KTM 390?
Oh, 100% I'd recommend this bike, and I'm going to give it a solid 9 on 10. It would have been 10 on 10 if it wasn't for the minor niggles here and there that I mentioned. But again, as I said, none of these are deal breakers, and overall, the whole package comes together very nicely, and you will be happy with this motorcycle.
And what is the next machine you're looking forward to?
The Street Triple is one bike that me and pretty much everybody else loves a lot. The new Z900 has its own appeal. I love the CBR 650R as well. So basically in that segment, but I think this one is here to stay.
That's amazing to hear.